What up, crewmates? Playing Psychopomp Gold. Let's go! Oh yeah, I forgot, I finished up the last area last time. This makes me think of organs and or bones. This background. Very interesting. I'll start level 4. Hey, level 4, episode 4. Y'all know how it is. I didn't even read what this place was called. Hard structures are all around us. What is a building? That's a good question. What defines building? What makes something a building? What forms the dirt beneath our feet? How does it think? How does it respirate? You know, it's interesting. Dirt and shit are all made of fucking... What does a hard structure eat? Earth is created of buildings that we make. Because isn't everything like made out of little itty bitty atoms and molecules that are microscopic, that also like never actually touch? Like, one thing I remember learning in physics is that like if you put two things together on like an atomic level, they don't actually touch. It's very interesting. An elevator is like a throat for a hard structure. I like that. Baby Yoda. You know, I've seen like one Star Wars movie. I'm not a fan. Fuck Baby Yoda. I wonder what I'm doing here. I have a fear of bugs. There's the moon again. I don't like that. Let's just keep going. The building bed writhes, trying to ignore the pain it is in. What a shame. Even young buildings are afflicted with a bad case of parasitic silkworms. Even if we kill all of them, it'll take months for the open sores to heal. The building bed is just starting to excrete subcutaneous cement. Later, bitch. I don't even want to look at that thing. Nothing in the dumpsters. The Basal Man, Basal? I think it's Basal. The Basal Man practices gnashing his teeth for later. I've never had a backbone in life. Now I'm so much better. I am the backbone. The underlying structure. His flat face will be put to good use as a load-bearing surface. Nope. This shit's strange. Egg? Okay. Itchy. That made me think of The Simpsons. I'll go back to that egg in just a minute. The Basal Man sees nothing he hasn't seen before. Pheromones are incredibly important to a building's life cycle. When it's time to reproduce and die, a building will produce special pheromones, black mold, to repel its current hosts and promote habitation of its children. The Basal Man is strong and made of bloody lumps. This is crazy. That's another one of those enemies that just flew at me. Doesn't look like there's too much more over here. I find it interesting, the talk of how it's... Fuck off. This is some bullshit. The idea that a building is an entity in its own. Like, what do buildings eat? Do buildings eat? Because buildings require, like, upkeep and shit, you know? They have to be taken care of. You know, I know it's... I feel like it's a little silly to think about whether or not buildings eat within, like, the real world. Sulfur, a smelly crystal. But it's interesting. Because if a building doesn't get taken care of, it'll crumble apart and be destroyed. It'll die, essentially. Can an object that we have not deemed to be alive die? Probably not. Because something has to be alive for it to be able to die, right? That's kind of like the paradox of life, is that without death there is not life. A life of immortality would be a life not worth living. Probably be miserable to be a building in that case. Oh, nah, what the fuck? Oh, my... I don't wanna... The building bed trickles a bit in a frustrated way. Wasn't this great? That's the main root sphincter. Isn't it a beaut? Problem is, with all these moths around, it's closed up tight, so we can't go and check up on the roofs of these buildings until they're gone. What a pain. The building bed is just starting to excrete a subcutaneous cement. Later, bitch. Can I put sulfur in the sphincter? Can I put a syringe? Nope. I don't like this. I'm gonna get out of here. The sulk makes a twanging sound when pulled on. That's sort of like a response, huh? The way is blocked by strong webbing of insect silk of some kind. It slightly sways with the breathing of the building. It's not sticky, but it's tough as steel. Material like this is well suited for protecting egg casings. The building bed is particularly frothy today. Sometimes I dream about what it'd be like to be a building. God, wouldn't that be wonderful to feel all of those people inside me? Amen, brother. The building bed is greasy, but what isn't around here? Later, bitch. Another Danganronpa fence. That's probably what I need to cut the silk. How long has this thing been chasing me? My gosh. My controller's plugged in and it has been violently vibrating every time I do like anything. Thank goodness I figured out what it was. That shit was driving me crazy. I hate vibrate. So distracting. And honestly, I think it's like an ADHD or autism thing that I don't like it so much. Like I have my phone on silent 24/7. Mostly because I just think it's really distracting. A poisonous chemical crystal, DDT. I feel like I've heard that acronym before. But like I used to always feel like my phone would vibrate and I'd get a notification when there wasn't actually anything there. And it was it annoys the shit out of me. Poisonous crystal cannot be used on that. I can't combine it with my sulfur. I don't even know if you can combine items in this game. Like, because I used to just like pull out my phone without even thinking about it. And I'm not a phone bad girl. Okay, I'll continue after I talk to this thing. The inner man is somewhat like a barnacle, and somewhat like a free soul. Dude, inner man's like a visco girl. I haven't thought of that. Phrase in years. The inner man is touched in the best of ways, like with a hammer. But I used to just pick up my phone without even thinking about it, like when nothing was going on. And it was just like having the conscious thought of I'm picking up my phone because nothing's going on, because I'm not being stimulated right now, and then like just opening up social media and scrolling with no purpose. It's like I couldn't stand that feeling. And so now I have my phone on silent at all times and I try not to be on it. Why does this one look so different? Say this one just says help. I don't know if help's coming, especially not if I'm here. Unless you want to be helped fucking dying. The building bed loves building so fucking much. Every single surface in a building is lined with a thin series of microscopic taste buds. I think you owe them a taste with all they've done for you. The building bed is feeling pretty good about itself. What if a building had taste buds that could taste you as you walked on it? What if atoms have a memory? You know, I'm sober right now. I woke up about an hour and a half ago and I took a shower. Only drug I've had this morning is coffee. These are sober scarlet thoughts, y'all. What is up here? That looks imposing. Because, I mean, as far as I know, I can't disprove the idea that a building could have taste buds. You know? And if somebody thinks that, if somebody perceives that reality, that we live in a reality where things like concrete and wood and building materials like that all have taste buds, then, like, you know, that's your reality. I'm a little lost. Does not go there. I haven't been up here yet. The building bed moves in a way that shows how much it cares about a steady diet in a young skyscraper's life. Aw, his first graffiti. Graffiti is how buildings speak to us people. Looks like someone's hungry. The building bed is surprisingly prickly. This one says food. The other one said help for like 3 times. I thought it was weird that it didn't aggro me for so long. It's like, is this something I can talk to? A noxious cleaner. I got DDT, bromine, and sulfur. These items feel strange compared to what I've been getting. What in the fuck is this? Oh, it hurts. It hurts. I did not realize that. Probably should have. Little egg. Another one of these. The inner man shakes and wobbles, dripping profusely out of the front. It's making a clicking noise with its throat. Click, 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 click. The inner man feels like a good educational experience. You can learn so much from touching the insides. Well, there's a moth right under me. Let's see what this dude has to say. The building bed looks out at the moon fondly, and remembers a time when there was no moon in the sky. Of course, we will never live to see our buildings flourish, but we know that it's a thankless job. But we know that it's a thankless job, but an important one. The building bed feels surprisingly cold and stiff to the touch. What the fuck is down there? The piss lipid shakes and dances. There's a smell of urea in the air. Piss lipid boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Do you think I can be your good boy? Can I be your little good boy? Wet and jelly movement. No. No, you cannot. The fuck is up with this thing? Why does it shoot? Interesting. The building bed looks particularly distrustful of insects. If you can get some pesticide together, we'll be able to kill these damn silkworm moths all at once. Bring the ingredients to that machine, okay? The building bed is slightly caustic. Magic the Gathering caustic caterpillar. Okay, let's put the bromine in there, bromine, the sulfur, and the DDT. Oh. Let's go! Deserved. I wonder if that like opened anything. The inner man is doing a good job of being part of the floor. Just clicking again. The inner man lacks inhibitions and dreams. No secret walls in this level so far, but I don't know. I don't think there's anything up here. I don't know why I came back up here. I think I need to go over toward that blue light that I saw earlier. Also, like, what the fuck is this thing? Oh, the sphincter's open. I don't like this. The building bed looks at the taproot with utter reverence. This is the great taproot. All buildings owe to it. Every building you have ever seen is simply a genetic clone of this taproot. Please be careful around it. It is very sensitive. The building bed is covered in taproot sludge. It quivers. This is where all the buildings in the world come from. The taproot cannot speak, as it is only one part of a great colony. The taproot is covered in tiny spikes that drink from you slightly. Nope. Can't be having that. What the hell? Egg! My name Egg. I didn't mean to skip it. I was trying to take a screenshot. That's interesting. I still have the... I haven't... Okay, let's try to open up the new place. This game is so cool. I like how it plays with the idea of the perception of reality, and how like you could literally just be so crazy, like so mentally ill, so deranged, so like maybe even brainwashed that you believe in like this absolutely crazy shit. Like maybe the fucking Psychopomp kid genuinely believes all of this stuff. And I think that's a very interesting idea to play with. And you know, it's like, if they genuinely believe it, if they genuinely feel like they're seeing it, then who's to say that it is not reality? Hello there, I am Libido. Everything that is wonderful. Those things that make you so happy and make your toes curl. Those come from me, dear. You don't have to thank me. Everything I do is for my own sake, thank you very much. Do all the other characters have more dialogue if I just walk away and walk back to them? Okay, this seems like some childhood trauma shit. With the libido and with that thing, that grotesque depiction of a body that's writhing around. Damn. Ephemeral location. There are multiple solutions to a problem. How interesting. It doesn't seem like there are. The human seedbed. I don't think I was here last time. The human is just starting to learn word order. It will still be a while before it is sent to the surface. Made real, learning made real. Made real, learning made real, made... I can't. My idiot. Cold and stiff. That was different. My ADHD does not let me read things like that. The human twitches as it babbles to itself. Day open score, total eat food. What open? Tell score work. Day 7-2 over hill. Child, scream baby, telling music culture. Chalky and clay-like. The human squeezes and moves like it was just born. Caricature. Caricature 11 times. Cold and stiff. Later, bitch. Interesting. Perfecting imitation. You. Fingers looking for hammers. I think that has to genuinely be like that didn't like startle me like a lot of other things in this game. That has to be the scariest thing I've seen in this game. Genuinely. Holy fucking shit. Holy. Because that's the first time, I feel like that's the first time anything's happened like that. And not only... That's so interesting. So, this is the first time we've seen, like... I don't know. I genuinely don't know what to think. Another human. So the humans are being made there, right? And they're like ashy and husky, and then when they can like speak and actually, I assume, like have a proper form, when they can like actually be humans, then they're sent up to the surface. I assume that's what I was told. And then a human, practically a newborn. Like that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that like these are practically like babies that have been just born, that don't know how to actually talk, that can't even like hold themselves up. And then there's one of me. There's one of me that doesn't say anything, that doesn't say any kind of incoherent nonsense. It's just an imitation of me. I wonder what that means. And I wonder why level 5 is called instructions. What? There's a lot of questions that are not going to be answered right now because I'm done playing. Peace.